everyone! Welcome back to some more Rogue Trader. When we left off, we've done quite a lot of things. We got a new recruit. We discovered a bit of a sister's backstory. What else? Oh yeah, we were waiting to get permission to go into the quarantine zone, but to do that we need to wait for them to burn it to the ground. Which means we need to find something to do with our time. Should have selected to give the medicine. That was very foolish. Right, so basically I've just got to like play the game, go places, do things. Hello. Jeb, can I call you Jeb? Oh right, that was the this one. Right. Right, instead I want to go into the wall. Jeb is fine. Awesome. Hello, welcome back. It's nice when you can finally start recognizing people's faces. The Imperial. So these webway routes, is it like because they're very long, there's more chance of something bad happening? Right. Why don't we head over to here? Unsafe, dangerous. Navigators inside special resource acquired by exploring Crow's Expanse. By scanning... Let me read that. By scanning new systems, normally participating in non-combat space. Unsafe. In as much of it as possible, yes. Oh, so that's how it works. I see. This is an uncharted system, is it? Alright. And if I was to go here, what do we find out? What treasures are there? It's probably just nothing. It's probably just like super explored already, but... Gotta be sure. Oh, sweet. There's pirates right here. And I'm not nearly repaired. Oh, is... Well, let's fight some... When in doubt, save, yes. Good thing I'm not playing on Iron Man, otherwise this would be difficult. If I was playing on Iron Man, I would have like... No, I wouldn't have lost. I've not lost.
My voice in prayer for this vessel and its hallowed guns.
Oh lordy, there's 3 of them.
Lance battery, volley.
That fired good. Should I perhaps go here and fire more guns at it? That sounds good, let's do that. Kill.
Macro
The macro cannon.
Open fire.
Gone. Now if I've just travelled here and fire another bullet. Nice. I have someone... Oh no. I don't have someone to fill the warp channeler role because Heinrich's left for a while, didn't he? Well, Gun's theory is undefeated. It's true. The system. No, like in a really good position for me.
Let them taste our fury.
I go here and like. Maybe that's like starting from the next round. Oh, I see. So I hardly misunderstood those. Boom. Did I get a corny explosion? That's very funny. And unfortunate.
All hands, prepare for acceleration. Keep up.
Let's see how this works. Oh no. What about the way big rock? I'm trying to see what's going on.
Helmsman, take us in.
Damn, they've really outmaneuvered me here. That's embarrassing. Well, let's play catch up. Cool. Had I known this was something I could have done this whole time.
Our technological superiority was obvious.
Marvelous. Now let me just quickly tell Hyrix to do his damn job. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's fine. Oh wow, you've got amazing... Sorry, tech use? Persuasion? Oh, whatever. Tell me about this planet. Ooh, resources plasteel 5. Sure, give me some of that. The Sotos 2, let's see. Imperial cartographers and chroniclers know this place well. Long ago, the planet was a prosperous outpost, capable of eclipsing even footfall. There used to be a Cyclopean tomb station on its orbit, the final resting place of Cornelius Soto, one of the discoverers of the Cronus Expanse. The tomb gave its name to the entire system. However, about 400 years ago, an unknown cosmic body rammed into the station, causing it to collapse onto the planet. Not only did the catastrophe kill the settlers, it also made the world uninhabitable for centuries. The crater formed by the station's impact can still be observed from orbit. Soto's tomb became a sepulchre for the entire planet. See that big lump on the top? This sort of place is neither life nor loot, but knowing the nasty tricks that life can pull is a treasure in its own right. Oh well. Give me some plasteel. I don't know what Solution Extremis means, but well, mine it. What? Oh. Cool. And I guess we'll just step out and get back to space. I'm a new person. It's pinging me now. Don't you know I'm busy? I have some insights to spend, so let's make travel there safe. wish to inform you that sacred rituals addressed to the spirit of the ship had been performed. The technology and writing machine blessing ended with a data meditation. In order to comprehend the nature of the miracle sent down by the Messiah, acquisition of sacred knowledge has not been recorded. How the spirit of the void ship was able to call upon the power of the machine god and activate the warp drive remains unknown. Yet, during my meditative ritual, the Omnissiah gave me an equally valuable revelation. The sacred spirit that lives in the bowels of the ship's mechanisms differ from other analogous forms. This spirit holds a unique power that cannot be called anything less than the blessings of the machine god. So what does this mean? Hypothesis. In extremis, the ship's spirit is capable of making unpredictable calculations and actions. It is impossible to predict how it will behave in any given situation. While I believe the spirit is currently showing obedience, at least for now, I recommend we continue monitoring the ship and be prepared for new manifestations. What do you want to find out? Right. Figure out how it worked. Fair enough. Let's see the Aviora system, sure. Okay. Scan the planets, let's see what they've got. A bit of adamantine's pretty good, but it doesn't have a lot of value otherwise. Small human dwellings stands as barren desolate planets. Scouts support the old hermit who spends days in prayer to the Emperor. Lord's Captain surprised the old hermit turned out to be a navigator. When the old man discovered the noble status of the visitor, he willingly recanted his tale. He had retreated to this planet long ago, back when he was still in his youth, after he had realised his mind would not withstand frequent forays into the Immaterium, the realm of the Archenemy. The hermit spoke with pride about how he had worshipped the Emperor each and every moment of his life. When he mentioned the golden light of the Astronomicon, his voice quivered. When his guest left, he sat for a long time, his gaze filled with sadness. Ooh. Let's see if there's anything more valuable here than just some adamantine. This drifting void ship. Ooh. Guess we're doing some boarding actions. Very cool.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Seems like a straight path. A forward-looking door blocks the way to the next module. It is covered in scratches, as someone clawed at the cold metal for a very, very long time. The door does not respond to your touch and stands fast, refusing to open. The writing above the doorway reads, Main Computing Cathedral. The tech priest blesses himself with a protective symbol, his hand visibly shaking. Shield us, O machine god, from the evil that has taken hold of your temple. Save us, preserve corruption, show us the way. The sacred metal that bars our path is weakened. Let us appeal to the machine spirit of one of the generators, so the metal may drink from its blessed energies. There should be one hidden somewhere in this module. Are you alright? My true flesh resonates with machines in this abode. Their pain and madness interfere with the workings of my cranial circuitry and cybermental. Suboptimal, but surmountable. While the conversing is unproductive, although the Omnissiah has brought us to these doors, thus our task is clear, searching for a way to proceed beyond so we can discover means of cleansing these halls. We're an entire section of the bay have no power, sure. Anything that catches your eyes about this place is the state of the wall panels by the door. They bear numerous scratches, 5 in a row, resembling claw marks. Some of the panels look like they could fall off at any moment. Here and there you see the occasional sparks and crackling of the damaged wires behind them. Hello, I love this ship as a heretic? Oh dear. As a loyalist, that concerns me.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
It's quite spooky, isn't it? The stomach-turning bloody smears on the wall form a malevolent symbol. The blood seems to have penetrated deep into the metal. I don't see any symbol there. But if it's an 8-pointed star, we should be concerned.
Duty prevails.
I always keep my options open.
The machine god grants me insight.
Oh. The dull sounds produced by the ventilation system create the illusion the ship is breathing like a living and terribly sick creature. Like, zoinks. Seeing a horse with Lois is fun. I have no faith in them. I don't remember a horse doing a damn thing is fun. Oh dear, Mad Tech Priest. Hello. Do you feel like doing some diplomacy? He's forsaking this place and his brethren. Oh no. Oh, they won't mind me losing their stuff. Why can't I do anything with this generator? Not good. Go on the side, the hour is upon us. So who feels like trying that door? Imagination is playing tricks on you, making you see faces twisting and screaming and stains on the metal. Pascal, would you kindly?
Successful.
Keep your wits about you.
He set the trap. Did he? I'll be honest, I've not actually read Horus Heresy. I really should. Although there's like too many books to actually conceivably read of, but... yeah, I don't know. We did Ferris, Corvus, and Vulcan in one go. Last time I checked, I'm pretty sure, like, the only one who died there was Ferris. Corvus kind of just, like, left, and Vulcan can't die. But no, Ferris definitely, yeah, no. Although he didn't necessarily succeed in destroying the Primarchs, he definitely messed up their legions. Yeah. You know. That much I do know. I should probably go back and reread Rex Canon at some point. Or indeed, maybe I should read books. Vulcan still hasn't come back. He'll be fine. You know. Vulcan lives, stamp, etc, etc. Oh, there's another guy. Touching the soldering iron in his left hand, the priest casually solders the contacts on the implant in his right hand onto the panel. Oh, delightful. Oh. Oh no, it's like the temple again. What would it work on? First floor, so... yeah, no, I do know that. Some darkness and corruption. Ooh, what's this? Servo Skull Swarm key characteristics. Beyond sanity, the Servo Skull Swarm grants 10 fellowship and intelligence. What the dickens is a familiar? Oh, you're gonna have to tell me about this later, mate.
You are authorized.
Maybe this transform is caused by no common mechanical malfunction. Oh, great. Or ghosts.
Is there money to be made?
So we just... yep, no, everyone just get injured. Because I don't particularly feel like dealing with a movement puzzle right now. Cool. Status report. 2 concussions, 3 serious injuries. Whatever. We'll be fine. Versus the only smart one that day, you got wrecked. If that Tramax listened to it, they could have at least removed Fulgrim from the equation. Probably ended the heresy. Yeah. I mean, the entire heresy was just a result of, like, people refusing to listen to each other because they thought better. Oh, I could have just sent, like, one idiot through here. I mean, one loyal servant of... bloodies.
The Inquisition.
Multiple signs of warp activity here. The bloody spectacle you witnessed may have been a simple illusion or a vision of the past or the future.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Scraps of skin and broken nails and teeth are stuck in the ground grooves on the bulkhead. Someone made a frenzied attempt to scratch the blasphemus symbol on the metal, showing themselves no mercy. Best flesh betraying and drowning the iron flesh. Action of the machine. Ritual. Technomate, you need a ritual or protocol of repair, we will mend you. That guy seems kind of mutated right now. Oh. That's I think the heresy happens no matter what. In the books, it seems like Horus's biggest gripe is being told what to do by economists and politicians, while he himself content. No, the reason why Horus went heretical was because someone literally put a demon inside of him. Like, I may not know much, but I do know that, like the whole reason Horus went insane was because, like, a guy told him. Yeah. I think I'm supposed to have is like a red herring or something. Excuse him to do what's building up person. Maybe. I don't know, again, haven't read the books. From my outsider stance, I feel like... I don't know. Maybe it was all part of the Emperor's plan. I say, coping.
Names of the deck crew who served on the blight-stricken ship have been deleted from Memorial Prayer Code. In view of their shameful non-resistance to defilement, martyr status is denied.
A reasonable decision. All the knowledge that was previously guarded by their vows and oaths has now become a tool of the archenemy. It is treason.
We're just getting into a gunfight now.
Over there.
Like a reserved wolf ego finally got unleashed. Hard for him not to get an ego when he genuinely was just that good.
The Emperor sets my path. Onward.
Go. What? My god. Okay, the first time you guys got injured, yeah, my bad. Second time though, that's just because you couldn't follow my damn instructions.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Ooh, plus 10 weapon skill and plus 5 strength. That's just like good. Let's give you this.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
It feels a little warm, so much moist to touch, remarkably similar to living skin. This entire thing must be perfect. Okay, which idiot wants to go through that?
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
What
Value
ails
1
10.
advice do you seek?
I've seen a lot of
Pirates,
innocent people.
like, not stand
I've
out
yet to see
things.
someone remain so after an interrogation.
Resistance 1, 5. Ugh. Oh, we're not gonna walk away from this pretty injured. Resetting this.
Remember, innocence proves nothing.
One of the Horus was breaking Emma's rules even before he got stabbed. Stations, war logis. What's that against his rules? I can't remember. They've read a lot of rules, not all of them necessarily good.
This explorator is blessed with
Oh, more. This is great. This is just great. This is just so good.
The Emperor favors me today.
My skills are finally falling off.
I always keep my options open. Nothing escapes my sight.
Okay, Argenta. Please actually disable
As if a
these.
field of flowers was blossoming nearby. A child was saved from death. 1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging and sobbing and howling.
Oh, please stop talking. That's just a concussion. Cool. I would really like to not be here right now.
Let us not dawdle.
Where is everyone and why does it look like there's more meat on the ground than usual? There's definitely more meat on the ground than before, actually. Hi, Servitors. Oh, sweet. Cool. I can say there's a hostile here. Herald of Corruption. Oh no, don't tell me the speaker's gonna do some weird stuff now. And here, I guess. Are you dogmatic? I'm a little bit dogmatic and I'm a little bit hold on. A little bit dogmatic and a little bit iconoclast. I haven't really committed to either. Because, like, there have been a few situations where I should have taken dogmatic things or feel like I should have, but I couldn't bring myself to. Unfortunately, I am what you call a filthy centrist. Yeah, well... I just want to be nice to people, you know?
I'll make it happen.
I'm allowed. Oh, I...
Don't let your guard down.
Go here.
It's as good as done. I'll make it happen.
I wanted to set up the combat zone, but sure, whatever.
It will be done. At your beck and call.
Right, yeah, there's the front line. There's the back line.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea. I won't compromise my principles. I refuse. I won't stand for it.
Fine, then don't set it up. See if I care. Yeah. Oh, interesting how they've stacked. And they survived it. Yeah. Damn. Oh, the injuries are gonna pile up, actually. Eric's not doing any psych stuff right now, let me tell you.
I won't object to it. Get me a target.
How are they parrying so much? That's concerning. That's scary. Target.
This is unacceptable. I refuse. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. That is not the Emperor's will.
Okay. You think that would seriously mess up friends, so
faith without deeds is worthless.
do this in trance.
I act.
How could a servitor zap your friend?
Strike at the Emperor's faithful.
I think that actually you. Great, awesome. I'm doing so good at this.
My vow is to serve. Running binaric override. My competencies are not that universal.
Target everything, and let's see. Abelard.
Target well struck.
That's good. Why is the curvature of this thing so weird, honestly? Where do you think you'll go?
Faith shields me.
On it.
Might as well just use a yoke then.
If I may.
Grey hair, sure hand.
And then next time you just go here and you should... damn. So if I'm in here and make it an auto death zone. Finally,
I'll make it happen.
off Abelard.
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
An exemplary strike.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Oh, I didn't check that very well, did I?
Isn't this a job for the sun? Another bird painted black. In the name
Let's
of
tell Abelard to do
Savior,
things.
I shall
I will
prevail.
do my duty.
Stay on that guy. Reckless strike.
Victory is imminent. It will
Yeah,
be
just hit the
done.
guy with everything you got.
I've suffered worse. At your beck and grey hair, sure hand.
Nice. And another one.
Reduced to dust.
That should do. Ash, your turn.
Our esteemed maker.
Great. Everyone's getting injured.
For the
This
throne's
one, that
glory.
guy. And then... Cleave, I guess. Cleave.
I won't object to it.
And endure, and we'll just wait and see what happens, huh?
In
Ooh,
thy
use
light
fire
I
emotion.
stand,
Oh, I
and
should.
thy light I crave. Doubt is for the weak is why I was chosen. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the
You're
weak.
supposed to do more
My
damage to...
Emperor, I will not.
Ah, whatever. Ablage, charge back down to there. At your leisure. Bonk. He just has such a high crit chance. What am I
Indeed.
feeding this old man?
I took care of this one. It will be done. I will do my duty.
And then another servitor shows up, thinking it's worth something.
I'll see to it personally.
That's not the Seneschal's job. Victory
And I
is
forgot to
imminent.
move him first. That was very silly.
Indeed.
I won't compromise my principles.
If I tell you to go here, and then
It's as
move
good as
here,
done.
that good? Seems like that's good. Set up his kill zone.
On it.
Oh, blood, he's not allowed to miss. I do snare here.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And the servitor takes an awfully roundabout route. That's quite surprising. Oh, could you just like
this a
mind
job for the
blast that
service?
thing?
I'm afraid not.
No, okay.
That is foolishness. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Unfortunately, you cannot use a psychic attack on a speaker. Who would have thunk? Over here,
I'll put my
charge
psychic
them.
abilities to use.
You will do no such thing, Hydrix. You will shut up and you will do
No.
sword stuff. We are nice and
Let's
mundane
see
in this
to it.
household right now.
I won't object to it.
I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. As the Emperor commands, I act.
This will officially inflate the stats, and you can't
This is
do
unacceptable.
This. Because you've already used heroic act. Okay, fair enough. Didn't realize that was how that worked.
I'll do it.
My place is at the fore. For
Oh no, you can definitely do this.
It will be done. Reduce
Get a
those
crit,
arms.
obviously. 'Cause that's what you do, you score crits. Go here and charge
A
this
tactically
wall.
sound approach.
Why is this helmet so fast? What are we feeding him?
I will do my duty. Victory is imminent. One fewer target.
Bonk. And then he refreshes, so I send him to here.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Yes, he did just cover the entire map in a single bound. Yes, he will do so again.
I'll make it happen. I refuse. Who if not me?
I'm not interested.
Oh, I think you sure to speaker just fine though. Oh, and his gear gives him an extra few
I'd rather
steps.
not. Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Cool.
It
I'm
will
just
be
gonna this
done.
guy a little shield bonk. Set this up as the front line again. Oh, gee, look at that.
If only that were possible.
You could go here. Would you be able to do that?
Be careful not
Actually,
to
no,
cross my
because of
gaze.
its unlimited range, right? Yeah.
Target well struck.
Lol.
I'm afraid not.
Argenta, would you kindly?
As the Emperor eradicated.
Splat. Cool! Everyone leveled up. Ooh, a marksman rifle. Interesting. Interesting. Another one of you guys, plasma pistol. Give it here. It was you, wasn't it? Yep. Oh, cool. The reality's getting real spicy over here.
I'm restless. Blessed be the road that we take.
There we go.
I better myself through
That's how
my
it's supposed
service.
to be done. Oh, joy of joys. There's an enemy through there too. Alright, let's do some leveling. That sounds amazing. Let's do that. Being able to bark orders from no specified distance, always good. mean, giving him plus 10% parry when he has like temporary wounds sounds amazing when he's always got temporary wounds. And flinching also makes him like resistant to ally damage, which would be brilliant because that would allow us to shoot our electric guns and bolter shots as we please. Okay, I'll take Enduring Shield and I'll have to remember the other one for later. Oh, I could have marked its fave. Oh wow. Crits increase armor penetration. She's gonna have like 100% armor penetration very quickly with how often we score crits. Ooh. No, this is amazing. Because if we just score crits, then we're just gonna get you know, a couple of percentages extra damage. That's nice. Oh man, there's loads of crit interactions here. Okay, no, let's get Gruesome Kill because we're always going to be marking and killing bounty targets. That's just going to stack really well. You want that because you're going to move around a lot. You're a master tactician. Oh, and Blinking Star is amazing for her luring powers. We'll do that. Dark Militant. Just giving him more accuracy is good. We'll do that. Oh, I probably should... I keep forgetting that I have to, at some point, get them... Yo, I want him to have Bolton training. I can use a bolt pistol. I don't know, plasma pistol. Make sure that you've got heavy weapon training. I think he already does, but... Minus 25 is not halving it, so she'll need plus 5 strength in order to... You didn't go Cassia Grand Strategist? No, because I'm a Grand Strategist, so there was very little need for that. Honestly, like, giving her extra damage on her Mind Laser worked. For the most part, she's just taking navigate skills anyway. She's not doing anything else.
I always have a
Oh,
backup.
let's get into another fight.
For mercy, and I will grant none.
Abelard here. Scout here. Magenta up to the 4. Next to the 4. I'm gonna Cassia myself at the back. Let's see.
I'll make it happen.
A Scal shall be my minion.
On it. I'll see to it personally.
Advancing.
Thought he could cover a distance. Can't. Oh well. And I can't see the battlefield to make it frontline or not. Great. What is that? Maybe I can't rotate it. Really? Fine, whatever. Put that there. Make the front line anywhere, I guess. Ooh, that's weird. I don't think that's supposed to be the case.
I'll see to it
whatever.
personally.
There's a kill zone. There we go. Heinrichs can start a Fox Skull. I don't like that. I'm just gonna start by going here and eking that. I don't want that around. Be racist against speakers.
For the throne, reckoning is due.
Boom. That's pretty good.
More trouble than it's worth.
No shit, that's good. That's you, that's what you sound
Naturally. I won't object to it.
like. Magenta.
That is not the Emperor's will. I'll do it.
Right here. Lock in.
I will
Can't
not.
target that, really? Fine. There's a mad technomat.
As the Emperor
I'll hold
commands,
back that
I
final
act.
thing in case I actually get something I want.
I'll do it.
And then just tell you to start shooting
What is
things.
a prayer?
Very good. Yes, good. Get into a sightline. Oh. Bonk. I have a lot of hate on this guy in particular.
At your beck and call.
Make it reckless.
Indeed. Grey hair, sure hair.
Smack.
At your beck and call.
Ja. This is not good.
Cleanses the body.
I sort of everyone to go here. Kills you. That's you.
Isn't this a
Sarge,
job
want
for
to
the
go
serfs?
here. Ah, now you're nice and exposed. How
I'm
about
not
you just
accustomed to being
die?
ordered around.
Pascal. I kind of wanted to shoot, but that'll take his movement. He's in a really good position to shoot, so let's do that.
Request approved. Cogitation failed.
Hunt down that. Hunt down that.
Prognosis is favorable.
Let's set that as a hunt.
Running
Deal
like
additional 4 extra damage with a weapon that hits multiple targets. And you just miss. Thanks a lot, Pascal. You're so reliable. Oh, I shouldn't get mad at him. He's crippled. Everyone's seriously injured for some reason. Who could have seen this coming? Why are you checking that out to me? That's not nice.
Target well struck.
Okay. Here is the front line.
Luck. I have strategy.
Anyone who steps
as
in
good as
here
done.
dies. Got it? And just to make absolutely sure, Abelard demonstrate
It will be
such
done.
thing.
Victory is imminent.
Up here so you can hit them both. Make sure you can't miss. And then I'll take a step away
Let's
from
make
the
some
door.
opportunities.
I won't do that.
Heinrichs come down here.
The
Hate on the
Emperor
Mad
is on our
Mages.
side.
Let's
And let's
see
test out this multi-hit. Oh, wow, you just parried him back? Dude.
for the throne.
I mean, I get it, but dude. That's very funny. Maybe this is a target.
As the Emperor
Okay.
commands, I act.
She can't shoot because she's currently in that.
Rejoice
Risk
in battle.
an attack, nice.
That is for the Emperor. Power resides in the will of the
Firearm
righteous.
mastery.
Faith without this is why I was chosen. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I
And she
act.
will go crazy when she's got the heavy bar, I'm telling you.
I will do my duty.
Hit that guy.
It will be done.
Reckless Strike, Wall of Rock Creep,
Indeed.
Endure.
It will be
Smack
done.
them on.
Reduce
Cut him into tiny little pieces, because the auto
I
kill.
will do my duty.
Grace.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Yeah, Jinta, how about we put that at power maul to use? Oh, I meant to use them all, but that's fine too, I guess. Actually, the pistol shot just straight up did more. That's funny.
I'll do it.
If I may.
This is why
Bonk.
I was chosen.
Splat. Oh, that feels good. Target. Weakness. And smack. That's decent.
Yet iron knows no pain.
Who can I yell?
I'll see to it personally.
Pascal. Pascal, my guy. Gets parried. Oh, you rat.
Prognosis is favorable.
I won't stand for it.
I can order you.
I'll
Set
make
up
it
his kill zone and pasta.
High momentum.
I won't object to
I
it.
find I crush
done with
that
this one.
speaker before it causes me any more problems than it already has.
Naturally.
I'm still with that skull as well.
Nothing stands against me.
Oh, I can also just tell him to go like super mode. That's good too.
I need a foothold.
Let's see to it. But
And a
of
1, and a 2, and a 3, and go.
not sanctioned to do this.
Everyone, step aside.
I'm going to stand next to Abelard so you can give him a bonus and stuff.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
Bang, 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 bang. That wasn't bad. Eat that
Victory
guy.
is imminent. It
We
will
can
be
wreck
done.
this. Dodge.
At your beck and call.
Wreck.
Scorn the pain.
I am
I'll
a
cast
navigator,
it.
not a servitor.
Splat. Wow, she got quite a few guys then. Smack.
Your life is a negligible variable.
Try to die with grace, at
And
least.
kill zone. Let me move on. Next is Pascal. Next attack. Cover. Completely miss. What do these things even do? Cassius and with some encouragement. And some orders. Because I'm not that nice.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Well,
Condemns you.
I'm not accustomed
so we need to go here. Good. Reposition this a little bit more
I'll see to
forward.
it personally.
Darkness kill zone because that's such a good ability.
I won't object
I have
to it.
Heinrich.
Holy terror, smite your enemies. I'm done with
Smite
this one.
them.
Let's see to it.
Set you up here and just try to like shoot that guy.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Come on, lads, do something
My
funny.
place is at the fort. We should deal with this.
Oh, secret door. Very cool.
That's not the Seneschal's job. One fewer target.
Oh, that counts. Behind this door is
Pay attention.
a lot of explosives. Awesome!
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay. What deeds await us? Duty prevails.
Oh, Provocator's helmet applies a -10 penalty for all attacks made against the wearer and to all enemies in a 2-cell radius from the wearer. It's good against melee.
Keep your wits about you.
Attack the Mad Magos, find another plasma pistol. Sweet. How about we leave, huh? Leaving sounds good.
Over there.
Damn.
My ears are ringing.
Acquisition is possible.
Thank goodness we have demolition
Never doubt
specialists.
me. The Emperor favors me today.
Attention to detail is the key to success. Just a minor setback.
We'll be
Duty
fine.
prevails.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Restore power to the main computing cathedral. Let's just charge in, bloodied and battered, and oh my goodness gracious, this is so heretical. So... Renovation Beast Iron Protector. Magos Tiberius Mother. Can't tell us what's going on here. The air in the room is permeated by a wild mixture of miasmas of both mechanical and biological origin. Blood, rust, vomit, machine oil, excrement, kerosene. All these smell blend together in such a thick stench it almost feels palpable. As the air here is one mad tangle of odors, the device in front of you is a mishmash of wriggling wires and transplanted fragments. In all the clutter, one could almost miss the main component. A heavily augmented man, whose upper body is embedded into the frame of the machine, dozens of wires piercing his flesh. A crust of congealed blood and other bodily fluids covers the man's entire body, but his eyes are open and his gaze is keen. The gaze is turned to you, devoid of surprise or deference. Who are you, disturbing the peace of holy martyrs in the home of our group? What do you want? The symbols your brethren protect themselves with are the symbols of chaos. Knowledge is lacking, Vader. Those are secret holy symbols imparted to us by the Omnissiah. How did my tech comrades survive not for their protection? So many of us were devoured by evil. Who are you? Suddenly on the side, act like machine, the prisoner purgatory, keeper of corruption. The man whispers via implanted vox. Every word or motion causes his crippled body to shudder. Bloody foam consumed inside a wire-pierced wounds. What's your ship? Ship? There is no ship. There's only purgatory, a world of evil, made to harrow and torture those who follow the Messiah. It's already killed many of my brethren. Those who remain are strong, so very strong. I will keep the crushing machine at bay. I will hold it back. I've accepted a higher calling, the only one among my brethren to do so. As they keep the evil at bay with prayers and sacred symbols engraved on their traitorous flesh, I take this evil inside myself. I imbibe it as one does water, but it can do me no harm, for I am the Eye of Sanctity. I am the sacred filter, this link that protects the other parts of the machine from this caustic taint. As long as I remain here, the corruption will not prevail. This statement is false. I am registering corruption in this unit identical to that surrounding us. I am registering a violation of the cleansing protocol, which dictates steering the ship into the heart of the nearest star for the purposes of cleansing annihilation. I am registering betrayal of the sacred machine spirits placed in charge of those weak of faith. Handbook to his comrades applies a long series of clicks in Technolingua. Permission to use the sacred language has been revoked. Impurity will not be permitted to enter the pure speech of Binaric. The mortal shell will soon exhaust its vital energies. Pray mutely while you still have the time. There is no fate more honourable than purgation through suffering in the name of faith. But you were deceived, servant of the Messiah. Your torment is not holding back the corruption, it is sustaining it. It is not too late to expel this blight. The man's eyes clear for a moment. They still lack understanding, but there's a hint of surprise. He slowly looks around the room, at the ecstatic priest, as though monk body. His voice hisses as if he's struggling to say something. Suddenly, the mingled stench in the room is drowned out with the sharp, piercing smell of ozone and grease. You sense the nauseating atmosphere that prevailed in the room has condensed into a single point of evil in the depths of the ship, and is now hurtling toward you. Don't you dare lie to me. This is really not good. That's the front line, and I'm designating it as the kill zone simply because... Oh boy, I don't want to do 276 damage anytime soon. Abelard can become my minion. We are all so injured.
Who, if not me?
Indeed.
Hate that thing.
It will be done. An exemplary
Smack it. And oh look! It turned around and smacks two people. Quite brutally.
at your beck and
It's
call.
quite a Vox skull. Great.
I'll see to it
There's
personally.
the back. And there's the rear. I see you, my love.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Gather them all. Should make for a nice target. Sorry, mate. Irex is on the floor.
Master Van Cox, you can't die here.
As the Emperor
Mark the
commands,
Servitor.
I act.
Marks the Vox skull.
Faith
Easy normal
without
hard
you
difficulties.
is worthless.
Nice.
I'll do it.
And start shooting.
The Emperor's judgment.
Wait, did she just seriously destroy that Forge Fiend? Oh my goodness.
I am his will made manifest.
Girl, you totally are. That's incredible. She just completely bodied
As
an
the
entire
Emperor
Forge Fiend
commands,
with just a
thou shalt
bolter.
Faith
That is
without
what faith
deed.
gets you.
My Emperor! This is unacceptable.
It's as good as done.
Take out the
Never
servitor.
stood a chance.
Boom. Wow. We better get that chance to react. That's incredible. That's amazing. Congratulations on being the best character ever, Argenta. The man's mutilated body is racked by wave after wave of convulsions. Evil. That was evil incarnate. Evil, the corruption that watches us day and night. Suddenly, man raised his head and looked you straight in the eye. You banished the evil. You tried to warn me without his death. The ship, Kavagama, followed us from there. Kavagama? Is that where your ship is from? Yes, the man whispers. The ship and the planet. The traitor among... The traitors among our brethren, tormenting the sacred mechanisms, letting corruption into their systems. We turn that which is holy into the unholy, and they set these new twisted machines on us, their tech comrades. We managed to flee, but one of the monsters found its way onto the ship. A tear appears at the corner of his eye. He thrashes frantically, and most of the wires pierce his body. We fought myself. I became a filter, a stopper against the corruption emanating from the machine. I succumbed. The corruption came for our souls. The corruption of Kyavagana. Traitors. The last of his efforts, he rasps. The fabricator censor. It all started with him. He was the one who let us taint into the sacred code. He was the one who doomed our brethren. He was the one who spawned the steel monstrosities in the furnace of our planet. Rest in peace, you will be avenged. I was part of the great force that drives the universe. I do not fear the call of death. A wheezing breath escapes the man's chest and his eyes close.
There.
An empty shell of a demon engine. It was this creation, a horrifying mix of real space technologies and the deranged powers of the warp that disrupted the ship systems and twisted the tech priest's minds. And hunter like carapace. Sweet.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Diagnostor, plus 15 Medicaid, and heretical cloak. Sweet. Cool. You know, I really was thinking I was going to make Kyabagama the second place I visited, but after seeing that, I'm starting to think it may be a little more important to stop the heretics from getting a forge world than I predicted. Excellent progress. Trucks, fresh death and burning plastic. Very true. What's this? Gas giant. Oh, it has trophies. Crack grenade. Oh, and some provisions. It's quite a fair bit of provisions. I could do it. Sure, why not? Mission report, Lord Captain. I keep receiving messages about strange behaviors in certain ship systems. All decks report the uncontrollable opening and closing of doors, gates, and airlocks. They behave erratically and do not obey the operator's commands. Regrettably, this has led to casualties among the crew. The tech priests have explained that these phenomena are caused by the machine spirit's irascibility and spent hours chanting litanies to their anger. Unfortunately, many crew members were badly injured before the prayers could stabilize the systems. I hasten to report the disturbing news brought to me by the machine spirits of the ship. The master seemed delicate and concerns Lady Cassia. You see, since the first day aboard, her presence has been a disturbance to the crew's way of life. If you allow, I have prepared a detailed report. deliver your report. The first incident occurred immediately after our departure from Urak 5. The Lady Navigator chastised one of the ship's runners, after which he went to his living quarters, killed his family, and then shot himself. The second incident was noted while traversing the warp. The Lady Navigator gave the pilots the wrong instructions, and the void ship was thrown off course. For a matter of minutes, but this was enough for the force of the Immaterium to anchor the machine spirits enough for them to start a fire in the service bay. After that, officers living near the Navigator's quarters began to express extreme emotions. Hysteria, apathy, euphoria, rage. This is quite detrimental to crew morale and performance. The last instance was recorded on Footfall. Around 100 living birds were delivered on board during our stay on Footfall. Each bird cost a hefty sum, but I have failed to discover their purpose and subsequent fate. I was also told about a conflict between the Lady Navigator and the Seneschal. Alas, with no details. If you like, you can ask Master Wessering directly. It was even worse with Jake Hadari. I intercepted the Voxcaster which she promised she would, and I quote, "End the Kaska," if she ever saw her again. If I may, Lord Captain, the Lady Navigator's state of mind worries me. She is self-contained and does not mesh with the crew at all, which is why everyone avoids her. Even senior officers can be superstitious. I fear that only you are in a position to talk to her on equal footing and improve the situation, for the sake of the crew's safety and that of Lady Cassia herself. Great, let's play People Wrangler. God, I hate being in positions of power. I like the money that it gives, I don't like anything else. Yeah, there was some way I could get money without being responsible. That'd be awesome. Okay. Oh, I also need to check my equipment real quick. Let's give you this. Why do I keep getting those effects? Make me worried.
Lord Captain?
Lord Captain. I heard you and Cassie exchange word recently. What happened?
And who brought this piece of news to you, I wonder? Then again, I have nothing to hide from you. Of late, the helmsmen have been going off course with increasing frequency, and the reports are full of contradicting accounts. The problem continued, even after several demotions were handed out, so I took it upon myself to investigate. I was astonished to learn that our Lady Navigator has been amending entries in the ship's log, and the officers have been keeping silent on her orders. I immediately demanded an end to the outrageous conduct, and I reprimanded Lady Cassia in front of the officers. She greeted my words with silence, and then quickly departed. I should not have acted thus. I never even found out what drove her to do it.
That is bizarre.
Lord Cap...
I'll have to talk to her myself. Where is Jay? Where is my new Mr. Headache? Be hard to find someone on this ship, it's so huge. We'd have to find someone this single rich, to be honest. Can we cover the 90 something? Goodness, that's a lot of fuel. needs another 1,000. Also, there we go. Now we have a heavy bolter, which I've wanted for a very long time. Where is first melee attack in combat? Can't be dodged or parried. Sounds good, but I wouldn't even equip it. Yeah, unfortunately she needs heavy weapon proficiency before she can use this, but that's interesting. This has worse everything. Has better penetration and a higher rate of fire. Plus it basically doesn't need to reload, but the downside is that it's got less damage. I guess it's you don't use it for single shot, right? Oh, the fact that it also requires more action points to shoot is also a big problem. Because, like, if she uses the burst fire on it, it would go amazing. Like, that would no doubt completely clear out a whole squad of heretics. If it doesn't, but it's gonna be really hard because she won't be able to, like, do a lot. She'll activate her improved fire rate and then she'll fire everything, which works until it doesn't. Well, she can't equip it right now anyway, so give it a moment. Oh, and you guys want to level up? Sure, why not? Sure, whatever. What's higher? Just office. Sure, why not? I don't care, I'm nothing easier. Why does that keep happening? That's going to annoy me quite a lot.
May the Exalted One protect you. Have you grown bored without our little talk, Shireen?
You keep using words I don't understand, like calling me Shireen.
The language on Ifrit, my home world, is quite different from the one spoken in the Keronis Expanse. We bestow more than one meaning upon each word, allowing our wise men to fully express their sagacious thoughts, and us lowly dabblers, our base passions and desires.
Fascinating.
Take Arji, for example. That is what I call every piece of scum and villain, because Arji means evil and foe and pathetic worm unworthy of consideration. Or take Ashmag. It means fool and little brother and blind man who stumbled and would fall into a pit without guidance. Shireen means friend and comrade and roommate in a battle formation, like we are.
I heard you had the falling out with the Cassia. You've been threatening to kill her?
So, Vigdis is snooping in on my Vox line. I wasn't threatening your navigator. I didn't even think about it. I was just relaxing in the good company of fragrant Amasak, sweet-scented Laho, and a handful of new friends from the upper decks. And right in the middle of the fun, the Lady Navigator swoops in and starts jabbering about how her head is about to split from the cacophony of colors coming from our cabin. Long story short, Shanian, I had the misfortune of getting a taste of what your officers have been going on about. They say when the Arcelio girl becomes upset, everyone in the vicinity loses their minds and is overtaken by Agi. And it hurt like anything. I can only remember everyone huddling in a corner, wailing like klaxons. As for Cassia, I think Cassia was flustered by the state of our clothes, which were very meager back then, as you understand. Before I could get my bearings, the poor thing was gone. The whole situation was awkward. As for the threats, they were addressed to one of the girls I'd been foolish enough to invite to our little party. That Casa used the confusion to pilfer a full pouch of Leho from under my nose.
Oh, it's like chewing tobacco, right? No, it's weed. Cool.
Oh, I have no doubt you will.
Cool. Let's have a nice talk with Cast and ensure that... Oh, this golden... I bet you the last thing I want is for her to be unhappy. Just... because of her, here she... How hard is it to lose a 7-foot tall colourless fish woman?
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
Oh. I've heard rumours you're not getting along well with the crew. Sorry. I hate how I start conversation with hi. So I've had some problems that have been happening. Panic flashes in her ruby red eyes and your heart starts beating a little faster while your hands go cold.
Not here. I'm begging you. Aren't noblemen supposed to discuss such things away from the servants?
True. Sorry. Let's go to my study. No one disturbs there.
Lead the way, and I will answer all of your questions.
What do you want to talk about, Lord Captain? I have nothing to say to your unfounded accusations about my conflicts with the crew. I cannot recall having a single quarrel with any of your people during my entire time aboard. Pulls out a small data set and starts scrolling through the list of complaints. Okay, well, what about this one, huh? During the warp voyage, you gave the wrong orders, which led to the vessel shifting off course and the service bay being destroyed. I saw something in the warp, something vast, predatory, shimmering with indescribable colours. It came from nowhere and stared at the ship with hundreds of hungry eyes. I decided to change the course while it was still possible, but did not want to sow panic. Would it have been better to tell the crew we're heading straight into Monsters Gate no more? That's true. That is the correct judgment for her to make. Certainly, I have no qualms with that. Would have liked her to put in a report afterwards, but that's a perfectly correct judgment to make. You've been willfully changing entries in the ship's logbook and forbidding officers from reporting it to Abelard. I beg to differ. I read numerous reports in Archdo Notaris and can swear on House of Sunny's honour that your officers are entering data in complete contravention of regulation. False terms, random distances between lines, spelling mistakes in even the simplest of words. I spent the last few cycles correcting the latest log entries. I thought it would please Master Abelard, as he is so fond of order. And the Sinestro did not appreciate my efforts and for some reason called them an outrage. Even though mere days before, you've been swaddling me in warm yellow words. I noticed all your people do this when they are expressing sympathy. I merely wanted to repay the Sinestro with the same courtesy. Perhaps he finds my friendliness off-putting. Again, Cassia. You're right to do that, but you probably should have told them. The officers are reluctant to be quartered next to your chambers because of the constant emotional outbursts it caused them. Some even maim themselves and others. I already told you I cannot control my abilities. What else do you want from me? Will it be signed a pariah chaperone, or will you put me in suppressing shackles? That's a fair argument. I mean, I think she probably could control it a little, but... You must have quite fallen out with Jay if she threatened to kill you. As his Ruby's eyes become rounded and unbidden flush suffused a pale face with rosy tint. I didn't... That is our private business. The issue was between me and Lady J. Lord Captain, please pay no heed. We made our peace long ago, and I'll have you know no one threatened me. Your information is incorrect. It's true. The messenger you rebuked butchered his own family and killed himself. I haven't rebuked a single errand boy on the ship. Casting upon this for a moment. Ah, I think I remember. A kind young man with a shy smile and skillful fingers with too much rotten ochre on his shoulders. I grew tired of the disgusting colour and advised him to lighten his burden by casting the weight off his shoulders. He did not come the next day or ever again. Aww. Cassia, sometimes I think you forget you're a little more powerful than most. Would you mind telling me why you need 100 species of bird and what you use them for? Admit I might have lost myself. The day we arrived on Footfall, I sent a request to the ship's quartermaster and asked him to give me a songbird, but when he never asked for clarification. And shortly before we left, I had a countless number of cages delivered to me, all wrapped in bright red panic with flickering tints of fear. There was a bird in every one. I was so excited I thought I would have 100 friends instead of just one. They were squeaking so piteously I let the poor things out. I even fed them breakfast and dinner. The shoebirds did not stop chittering even after bedtime. They were dashing around the room, smacking me in the face with their wings, and defecating. I became angry and suddenly started pecking each other's eyes and attacking me. I became afraid and they fell over dead. I do not think I want to keep pets anymore. Oh. Cassia. Good target. Oh my gosh. Share your thoughts with me. You have a kind soul but have difficulty reaching out to people. I could teach you the art of communication if you'd like. That would be wonderful. My education at Eric 5 was cut short, but I realized by then the wisdom of books is a poor substitute for the wisdom of experience. Very well, since we're done with this misunderstanding, I would like to change the subject. It would be fair for me to ask you a few questions now, wouldn't it? Cassia hesitates and continues less confident. You don't mistake me. I'm not going to accuse you of anything. It's just... You're the most worthy interlocutor in ship, and you're always so busy. What would you like to ask? I read a treatise by Passius de Mobius very recently, who claimed that the subjects would never believe their new ruler was better than the old one, unless the old one had become a tyrant. And no matter the circumstances, the liberal rabble become deluded about their prospects and rebel in favour of their base desires. What do you make of that? That is a terrible persuasion score. How have my stats gotten so bad? I don't particularly like any of these answers, I'll be honest. Like, number one is just my terrible persuasion score being terrible. Number two is, stupid flirting. That's not respecting her. And number three is, kind of just makes me sound like an idiot. None of these are good answers. Also, the first one just sounds like really petulant. I'm sorry, what? Like, if someone asked me this question in real life, I'd put up a bloody, like, chalkboard and start like drawing fictional graphs to show my opinion on the matter. Generally, what am I supposed to say here? I don't want to call them. Look at my temerity, Lady Cassie. I was looking into your eyes and completely for your question. No, hold on. These suck. These sauces suck. Whatever, number 2. Lord Captain, I presume you haven't read the book I recommended to you, or perhaps you already have and see me ridiculing me. Your heart grows hotter in your chest, you lose your breath, and warmth rushes to your cheeks. Cassia, her face flushed with colour, cannot bring herself to raise her snow-white eyelashes. Just this once I shall forgive you your absent-mindedness. Please do try to concentrate when I ask you this next question. According to the 20 tomes penned by the preacher Istvan the Forgotten, mercy and cruelty go through the world hand in hand, but people flock to owning one to pound the skills. You rather inspire fear, and your followers will be magnanimous and choose awe. One must be a tyrant, a friend, and a jester to one's subjects. What matters is to clearly discern which role is required at any given moment. There's so much power in your words, power that makes me want to join you. I understand why your subjects need to follow you. You may not think alike, I do not understand your motives yet. May I be candid with you? Please do continue. I must confess that sometimes I can hardly bear the burden of house has placed upon me. I feel I am not doing my best. Tell me how you, as a protectorate, can bear the responsibility for billions of lives day after day and not stoop under the weight. It's not always easy, but I try to lead this instinct toward prosperity by worthy means. Thank you for your patience, Sully. You are helping me see the world in different colours. A novel experience for me. Our conversation held a special place in my heart. I must bid you farewell for now. I'm heading back to my chambers to consider today's conversation. I have such abysmally, like... Come on, I have like, Persuasion 95. Yeah. How did that go so poorly? Well, it's charismatic enough. All specs even mobs. Warlord Imperium is good. We don't really have a dedicated medic, so... Just another one of them glitches. Well, whatever. Oh. I didn't realize this was how you got profit factor. That's good. Make this route safe, please. Lord Captain, bring dire news. Feud has broken out between the clans that maintain the Void Shield arrays. Rumor has it that the late Theodora was seen on the lower decks, and so one of the families called for rebellion against the usurper of the Void Ship. That is, you. So far, no one believes their mad tales, but unrest has begun at the fringes of the compartment. The ship's enforcers are ready to eliminate the instigating clan or pacify the entire Void Ship crew. The decision is yours. What's this story about Lady Theodora? Rumours of Lady Theodora's presence on the Void Ship have been circulating for a long time and appear to be deliberate provocation rather than ordinary drunken ramblings. Perhaps someone is intentionally stirring up the masses to rebel against you, or perhaps it is the influence of the war. The enforcers are already investigating, but right now we need to stop the conflict from escalating any further. As long as the unrest continues, the Void Ship shields will not be operating at full capacity. Honest also the rumours and punish those responsible. I don't want any unnecessary deaths. Lord Captain, the National Veteran will say there are no innocents in such cases. The clans are endangering the entire Void Ship, tussling over a strange and obviously false rumour. If you so desire, I will convey your wishes to the enforcers later, but right now the unrest must be stopped, and the people return to their direct duties or replaced. Just tell them off. New routes. Marvelous. Let's avoid the unknown ships for a moment. Especially because these don't necessarily look human. It's familiar. I've seen it somewhere in my port. Lots of plasteel. Had I known, I would have deployed it there. Resource. Oh. Seems like conflict was inevitable.
Let's make them regret ever crossing our path.
Eldari. Delightful.
batteries. Volley. Let the boys sort them out. All hands, prepare for acceleration.
Yeah, I could have expected that.
Make every shot count.
Damn, they're good. Oh well, there's a double dolly. Hello! How are you? It's been too long.
Macro cannons, open fire.
Fire. Skittish.
Helmsman, take us in.
Hello, Crowley. Hey, I'm not committed any crimes, okay? I'm like so above the law. Within the law. Oh, sweet. Take that. Take that. Those just seem like really good skills. I'm like pretty sure the ice effect is a glitch. You mug people. I do not mug them. I make a transaction where I take their items and they leave healthier for it. Lord Captain, we have received a transmission from the Firestone. It was sent by means of the Order of the Hammer of votaries of St. Cognatius, whose monastery is the only settlement on the planet. Or rather, it used to be. Or rather, it used to be. Some time ago, a transport vessel, the Navica, unloaded several thousand refugees from a planet belonging to the road trader Winterscale. The Order of the Hammer has judged this invasion to be an act of aggression and is asking leadership protection. As people are victims, not invaders, prepare my shuttle. I shall head to the planet to resolve this conflict. Okay. 11 days after the feast of the passing of Nicomedes Keith, champion of faith, disquietude marred the calm monastery of the Order of the Hammer. Countless tortured souls, steeped in fear, arrived on Falstone in a starbark. A great apostasy had befallen their home and turned them into abject wanderers seeking help and refuge. What am I going to stream for? When you asked that question, in what scale? Because I'm only going to be streaming for another hour today. The wicked and cruel captain, the owner of the Navica, had betrayed them. Once the unknowing souls in his care made landfall on the world's surface, he mysteriously recalled his shuttles and left, thus ridding himself of the duty to care the unfortunate lot. Not knowing how they would survive in Falstone's grim wastelands, the forsaken people came to the monastery of St. Cognatius, and there they surrounded its walls. They hammered their fists on its gate and implored and wailed, "Take us in, protect us!" And what was a place of serenity and grace was now full of din, disorder, and manner of all things despicable. The interlopers brought with them worldly futility and strife, and mayhap the seeds of luring blasphemies of fiendly heathens lurked in the mist. After a prayer, the prelate Hectarchus turned his eye to pass such instruction. Prelate Hectarchus recalled the first missionaries to set foot on Falstone's vast wasteland, led by their zeal for serving St. Cognatius. And those missionaries had received the blessing of Nicomedes Keith, the champion of faith who had travelled with them in their starbark, to found this place in a humble and pure abode, wherein to cultivate wisdom and plenty. And St. Cognatius, a man of great endeavours, a warrior and a wise artificer, never cowered behind the walls of a librarium, but stepped bravely into the darkness, carrying light in the palm of his hand, and he commanded others to do the same. Not only Falstone, but many other worlds of the Coronis expanse bear his imprint. And Prelate Hectarius did welcome the Interlopers as warmly as his guests. He did warn his brethren to keep their vigilance. My 3rd year anniversary of Falling was going to be on May 26th. It's Tuesday. Let's see. You sure don't harass me for it, I'll forget. Brethren and sisters of the Order of the Hammer came forth to meet the strangers, carrying water and protein victuals and medicine herbs and jugs of promethium. But the crowd came to blows over viands, and blood was spilt, and many trampled or mauled in the stampede, some of the dwellers of the monastery. Then the warriors of the Order of the Hammer donned their flat cowls, inscribed words of praise to the god emperors on their tactical visors, and went forth, ready to render service in battle. With lasguns and bolters, they pierced the interlopers. With their chainswords and power flails, they struck them, and a great and bloody harvest was reaped that day. But the interlopers too, scant though their armament was, and scanter their skill in battle, slew many among the monastery's dwellers, for great were their numbers and greater their desperation. The monks fled beyond their walls, and rang the vox alarum, and shut the gates, and commanded the armed guards to keep watch over that gate, slaying any who approached. A quarrel broke out. The hungry and the sick laid siege to the monastery, begging for help. In their spite, they blocked the water collector and unpowered the genitorum. Faithful, in the meantime, made ready to resist. And a miracle came to pass. The god emperor sent his champion, his confidant, his right hand, the rogue trader blessed House von Valentius. May the light of his grace remain upon it forever. The blessed rogue trader. Summon Prelate Hectarius and these the interlopers hold each account for their deeds. The stranger, prodigious in numbers, beseeched the rogue traders to take them in and give them shelter and protection as to her own servants. And spake they, saying, Long have we wandered, swiftly have we fled, many a woe and ordeal has befallen us, of many a father and son are we bereft. Now the warp hath taken the last of our strength, and we shall flee no more. And they spake further, saying, Without thy holy protection we are doomed, for we fear annihilation at the hands of our kin who remain behind. For, having fallen away from the sublime light of the Emperor, we descended bloody sedition and become murderers of no mercy. Quoth Prelate Hectarius, yes, ours is a pure and skilled abode. By worldly futility we are untouched, and so we wish to remain. Those unknowing souls seek to capture our abode, avert this calamity of ours, for they are people malicious and multitudinous and misfated. Then quoth he, If it be thy wish to confer land upon these wretches, confer it, for Falstone has arid land in abundance. But make it not our duty to care for them, for that is not our path. Provide for them and provide for us, and we shall acknowledge thee as our planetary sovereign. Sure. Humbly, the Order of the Hammer, he... Ooh, cool. Humbling the Order of the Hammer, he did the God Emperor's confidant, and unsealed the airlocks, opened the gate of his abode, and brought forth gifts of virtue to relieve the suffering of the ill-stricken. After a prayer, the architect set to work, in accordance with the saint's teachings and the parameters set forth in the standard template construct. Seriously, why is it called that? They erected spacious living quarters and sturdy fort walls for the planetary militia, and a spacious auditorium wherein to trade and store goods, and a proud sensorium within, whose walls clerks and server bondsmen would maintain order and keep statistical record. And a new yet righteous lay of wife came to Falstone. People rejoiced and all was good. Sweet! I have a colony now. Oh man. Seeing the Drusians and getting a hammer is very nice. Getting profit is also really nice. Warhammer, I really do. Knocking people around sounds great. The Drusians have lots of stuff I want. Making the planet more secure sounds nice. I don't really care about this. I have a lot of Lore Imperium. I kind of just want this. There we go. A colony of Foulstone. Friend, love yourself. Me, sorry, I'm not my type. Oh, I'm sure you can find something to love about yourself if you looked hard enough. Iconoclast, Blast Destroyer, Apostate Lance. Those guys don't sound very friendly. No, I refuse. I am the streamer and you will do what I say.
Make every shot count.
What? Why am I here?
With the force of a supernova. Keep up the pressure.
What's with the ship battles? I can love the ship, you know. Of course there'll be ship battles. I love something else. Well, you can love me. Remember, if you can't find love for yourself, form a parasocial relationship with a stranger on the internet, it will definitely not affect you badly.
Let them taste our fury.
And no one can be trusted with your sanity.
Open fire! Lance batteries. Volley.
Can't tell what accent they're using in this game half the time. Lance or Lance? Come on. I refuse. Wow. Well, now you're just being like picky and choosy, aren't you? You can either love yourself or you can devote yourself wholly to me. Those are your two options. What's it gonna be, huh? Huh? You're not a redhead. I can change that in an instant. I could become so redheaded. You'll be like, wow, I totally forgot you had a different hair color.
Let them taste our fury. Engage the engines. Make every shot count. Macro cannon. Open fire.
Open fire.
Let the void sort them out. Coordinate set.
My potatoes. Oh, I'm jumping off a roof. No! That's not allowed. You can't do that. have my one reliable chatter disappear on me anyway. Without you, my stream is nothing. Okay, well then do move, honestly.
Fire at will.
I want the munchkins. If I had food here, do you honestly think I'd give it to anyone but myself?
Salvo.
There, now you die.
Victory is ours.
Ooh, that's a lot more powerful. Let's definitely equip that. Reliable dog. I'm here like twice a week. Yes, and that makes you reliable. That makes you very, very reliable. Sure, why not? I'm not gonna share the food, selfish. I have nothing. Like, I've kind of been like underweight recently. I think I need to put on more weight, which is something a woman should never say in her life, but you know. That's where I'm at right now. If I had food, I'd probably be eating it for myself. I'm gonna starve. Let's see, where to next? There's no point in going all the way. Hold on, where's my forward? Should head there. Marcos is there first. Let's go to teleport. We've emergency received word there's been a sighting on Lodex, sighting of Lady Theodora. The messages we have received are incomplete and vague. No more than yelling and hysterical claims. There are reports of casualties and unrest. The compartment in question has already been sealed off, but I thought you might want to look into what's going on for yourself. The situation is delicate and especially disturbing. There are mentions of Adira Talas being present at the scene. What's Adira doing there? Adira broke her microbead, so I wasn't able to find out anything from her. The Lord Captain. Adira is a psyker, and we are on a warp. You are the only one who would risk setting foot in that compartment. And if you do not, we will never see Adira again. I beg you, Captain, do not ignore this matter. I'll deal with it personally. Micromanaging. Wanna hear something that happened to me today? My friend was arguing with this girl. The guy said, lady, my friend here is... What are you gonna do? Wow. Rainmoto op... I'm not saying that. Rainmoto big boobs. Wow. Truly I'm the most fortunate.
Operation successful.
Let us not dawdle.
The breath of the Immaterium. I feel the same thing whenever your resident witch is around. We are close.
I too feel something drawing near, but I do not see any colors. The whole world drained of color the moment we set foot on this deck.
Oh great, it's Lady Theodora. And who now deigns to grace us with their presence? Another gaggle of heretics and traitors thirsting to get their due for what they've done? Or is the leader herself, who has finally grown tired of hiding behind others? Theodora von Valentius is before you, and she looks grotesque. A hole yawns wide in her chest, rusted hooks protrude from beneath her skin, and a lumpen inflamed scar cuts across her throat. The figure flickers as though it is dropping in and out of this reality. She looks at you with the whitish eyes of a corpse and smells venomously. Rogue trader, we meet at last. I've grown tired of waiting for you to pay me a visit. Theodora's look is appraising, and her mocking tone turns to one of distaste. Indeed, centuries of selfless toil and effort, and everything I left behind has gone to this non-entity. Orb illusion, be gone! Magenta, my dear, there's no need to make such a fuss. Why don't we sit down over a cup of recap like we used to? I'll listen to your rapturous tales of sacred relics, portents, and your special path. You must have been so lonely without me here. No one else is willing to listen to your ravings or help you with your childish treasure hunt. Theodora laughs melodiously, almost without mockery. Throw spirits from the cursed apparitions of the Archenemy. Is that what you're truly praying for? I can hear how fast your heart is pounding of Vizarin. I think deep down you hope this apparition never ends. We've already met. Of course, girl, it is I who gave the order to bring me here to my ship. Oh, how I rue that decision now, and how I regret hating the Vice Seneschal. How can this be? It was the same vision as the one on the officer's deck. It's entirely different. Why does it not remember that meeting? Why does it remember what the real Lady Theodora did? Alas, my glorious voyage through this life was ended in the dullest possible way. By death. A nuisance I stayed off as long as I could. But do not weep for me, my girl. I'm still keeping an eye on my property, and punishing all those who failed me. Theodora bares her rotten teeth and snarls her lot. I mean, I did have a bigger one, but still, the worst part is she tried to squeeze it. Raymodo Echope, oh my gosh. Raymoto big boobs. Ray big boobs. Big boobs, big boobs. I'm gonna get in trouble for Twitch on that for that, but that's just really tickled me. I've always thought he was like looking like a kind of. Oh god, I can't even say that. There's no way I can say that to someone. Not even on the internet, I can't say that to someone. What part you on? I think I'm on part 2. Then this is I completed the super long tutorial and actually used it what to help. Stop laughing and imagine. I can't help it! You put this image in my head, okay? You're the one who did this. Okay? You told me about Raymodo big boobs. Now I'm thinking about Raymodo big boobs, okay? I am not a pervert, okay? I am not a pervert. This is a normal thing. This is a normal thing that people think about, okay? Look. Because you're talking about it, your friend brought it up, and that other person, like, checked it out. That's like 4 people. That's like 4 people think about that. Like, statistically speaking, that makes it normal if 4 people like it. Okay? I'm not a pervert. And you have big boobs. Don't even work in the book. How long are you gonna make that stupid title? Which one movie? What are you waiting for? Theodora worriedly rolls her eyes. Matters are so dire that the pleas of one of my servants breached death's veil to reach my ears. How could I ignore such a desperate cry for help, and for my little Adira no less? Once I appeared here, of course I had to meet the pretender who's allowed this deplorable state of affairs. Yes, Adira, what have you done with her? Me? What have I done with Adira? Well, I did was turn that little mutt from the fringes into a true servant of the Imperium. I gave her toys, I cleaned up after her antics, I provided her with everything she'd ever dream of. Oh, I had great plans for poor little Adira. But not Theodora. Theodora is dead. There is no coming back from that. I'm dead? How is that? I'm no different from those who have not yet crossed the divide between reality and eternity. I see, I speak, I remember the wrongs you all committed against me, and for those who failed me, I've already been exacting my retribution. I truly am Theodora, the remnants of herself that she left behind in this world. I am an echo of her memories, preserved in the minds of those who cared for her. I am the taste of tears spilt for the unsaid and the undone. I am the terror of she who failed to turn the tide of fate and who refused to look the truth in the face. I'm as real as human passions that bring worlds to ruins. Oh yeah, if you're Theodora, then tell me, who really killed you? Oh, wouldn't you like to know? I'm sorry we cannot help you, but you do not belong here. Theodora tosses her head back and laughs. The scar on her throat opens with a wet sucking noise, curving into a horrible facsimile of a smile. She feels sorry for me. Wretched, spineless creature. No, the only one worthy of pity here is you, girl, but do not expect any. I'm not here to console you, oh no. I'm here to seek retribution against all who failed me. My brainless crew, my useless officers, my pathetic servants who turn their backs on their mistress in the darkest hour, and most of all, you, my dear heir, you who have undeservedly claimed a war and done everything else that is mine. I will drag it all to the wall with me, including you. Oh, sweet, there's ghosts inside my ship. Shut up.
My house would be proud of me.
Agitators busted. People are melting. Shell ready to be loaded in macro cannon. These people don't necessarily seem of clarity anyway. Did you name your character Dolly Rogue Trader? No, no. I just named Dolly. There was no Rogue Trader. I'm Dolly von Valencius.
Is there money to be made?
There, my little coward. Why don't you look at your captain, Adira? Wrong. It's all wrong. Look at her, girl. I know Adira is utterly trapped in her visions. No matter. I'm gonna lay your doubts. Lord Captain? Adira turns her head up to you, but a demented gaze only rests briefly on your face before sliding away. Up close you can see that the base of one of Adira's temple implants is blackened and melted. No, wait. Lord Captain, Lady von Valentius. Adira raised her eyes to Theodora, who stands before her. Tears stream down Adira's cheeks. You came back. Theodora clucks her tongue in sympathy, reaching out to tenderly stroke Adira's hair. Poor little Adira. There. How could I not come? You were crying for me so desperately. Your pleas carried to the very depths of the warp itself. A smile suddenly drops on her mutilated face. Why didn't you save me? Why didn't you warn me? Answer me, you insignificant wretch, or I'll drag the answer out to you myself. Adira's fingers dig deep into Adira's skull, meeting no resistance. Adira lets out a soul-chilling howl and tries to grab the hand tearing into her, but her fingers pass through the monster's flesh. I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything I could have had anything to do with you. I'm sorry, Lord Captain, I failed. Ah! Adira breaks into a strangled scream and you feel the air around you rapidly colder. Argenta. Wordlessly swings her weapon up and aims it at Adira, who is struggling in the monster's hole. The Sister of Battle looks at her without an ounce of doubt or mercy. Argenta, stop! Argenta rings to her nose, shouts a command and lowers the weapon by a few centimeters, but she does not put her away. Adira, I'm your captain, not her. Listen to me and snap out of it. Adira shudders and goes limp. Then she blinks, disoriented, and looks at you. Lord Captain. Damn it! Theodora shoves Psycho away with a low snarl. The rogue trader's body begins to change, losing its human shape. Chaos will devour you. It will devour everyone responsible for my death. Die. Die with the delusion of my lord. Oh, there's another pink horror. And having a game where the enemy is not, like, corn is really good. It's always just corn, corn, corn. Having actual variety is awesome. Thankfully, Heinrich's Scowl and Abelard can start quite far up. Heinrich's is uniquely suited for hunting demons, being a member of the Ordo Xenos.
Who, if not me?
Naturally. Let's see to it. I won't object to it.
Nothing stands against me.
Oh, I totally forgot to set up the kill zone. That's my bad.
I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen. It's as good as done.
My bad.
I'll see to it personally.
Jerry, are you seriously attacking me right now? No, she's just being a free agent right now. Kill as you fake. I shall do so with pleasure. Look how they move. Oh, what bother? Did she seriously move the kill zone without my consent?
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak. Strike is a prayer.
Black.
In thy light I stand.
And naturally, she gets even more shooting.
I'll do it.
Bang.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Argenta, do you think you'd like actually hit the target, please? Oh, what?
As the Emperor commands, I act.
What are you doing?
I will not.
That was embarrassing. That was an absolutely embarrassing performance.
If I may.
A savage and a strong peeping. Just another good day out in it. Damn, he resisted.
Me?
Abelard, would you
If you
kindly?
insist, Lord Captain.
It will be done. Victory is imminent. No matter the cost.
But you know what? Let's just do it again.
Indeed.
That was so nice. I feel like doing it
Like
the
to
first.
reduce the dust. A tactically
And then you
sound
step up
approach.
here and you cut them both down.
What's your target?
Seems like I'll have to deal with the rest of them after all. Okay, fair enough.
Follow my lead. At your back.
Well, we should get angry. What does that mean?
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Victory is imminent. Someone else can do this.
Go here and cut them down.
Reduced to dust.
Go here and cut them
Are the
down.
best ones. I took care of this one.
And then go here and
At your beck and call.
oh, that one.
One fewer target.
Let me just have you
I've seen
run
worse battles than this in
right
my
back.
time.
Because of course
Indeed.
you can.
I'm not interested.
Well, that guy's pretty mutated. I guess I see how there's a need for that whole thing.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
Yo, hammer. Adira stares at you with crazed eyes while clutching the wounds on her head. At first, no sound comes out of her moving lips. Then she coughs weakly and whispers, "Lord Captain, is really you?" Argenta drinks her weapon at Adira and watches you closely. Are you alright? Adira moves her hand from her face and tries to wipe away her tears, leaving bloody marks on her face. Then she touches a burnt-out implant, frowning. I don't know. It should be quiet, but my head whispers louder. It shouldn't like that. Abomination says you called it. Me? Did I? Yes, Lord Captain. I think it was me who called her. I can barely remember. The voices, my old good whispers, they suddenly turned red, sharp. They started cutting, tearing, ripping me to pieces. I cried out, I called for help. She came. Adira groans and clutches her head. Damn it, why are the voices making so much noise now? Shut up, shut up! Has anything like this happened to you before? I did never. That was something, but it was different. It wasn't as strong, as terrifying. Apparitions appeared. Mechanisms malfunctioned. The crew lost their minds. This is really turning into a Scottish accent because I'm too scared to fully commit to her voice. Lady Von Valencius knew about that. She said it was a small price to pay. An acceptable expense. No psych is immune to it. What happened here? It was just a mistake. I won't do it again. Adira stretches her lips in a helpless smile, looking past you. There'll be no more mistakes, Lord Captain. Argenta grits her teeth. This is not the first time this heretic has caused the death of her crew. Do you remember the incident on the mid-deck, Adira? Well, what did all those honest souls ever do to deserve such a fate? To be turned into mutants and attack their own families? You are a monster. A heretic. If you have any humanity left in you, admit what you are. Shut up. Adira moans. Quit your preaching. You're the worst out of everyone here. Sometimes the psycho's first manifestation leads to their death and the death of many others. But if a psycho possesses inordinate willpower and discipline, they can stave off their fall for some time. Adira has been alive many years already, a laudable achievement and a stroke of incredibly good fortune. But the forces of the warp will ultimately devour any psycho deprived of the Emperor's protection. The fact these manifestations are growing more powerful is a clear sign that the end is near. The previous rogue trader has been seen on the ship recently. Was that your doing? Yes, Dolly. I did it a couple of times when I had too much to drink. At the time, I thought I heard her voice among all the whispers in my head. Voice is so sad, so clear. I couldn't help myself. I answered. I hoped I could reach her. Ever since she died, since I first heard her voice in my head, whispers gotten louder. Yeah, hard to resist. You hear the warp whispering in your head and you answered? Are you insane? You don't know what it's like. The most important person in your life, who's now gone forever, suddenly starts talking inside your head. How could I not try to reach her? I had to. He falls silent for a moment. When she next begins to speak, it is in a barely audible whisper. I know what you're thinking. You're in the warp jump when Lady Theodore came out towards us. I kept thinking about the meaning. I keep blaming myself. Why didn't I divine it? Didn't I stop a killer? These thoughts have been playing at the back of my mind day after day, choking me with guilt. Do you know what? The one on the officer's deck? I don't know what that was. This time here, this is the product of my guilt. An accuser straight out of my own mind. What am I supposed to do here now? Adira turned sharply to face you. Dolly, I know after everything I've done, you have no faith in my willpower or my strength. True, I don't. But I can fix everything. It's just I'm not at my best, you see, but maybe we can find a way to replace my implants or some other remedy, a better one. Lady von Valencia said that such a thing could be found. More here than elsewhere. I just didn't need it before, but we just need to find it. I need to figure out where to look, where to look at it. Until then, keep myself on my teeth leash. What are you romancing about? Oh, I'm romancing Cassia, of course. Because she's like insanely cute. What happened to my crew while we look for this remedy? Adira swallows and straightens. I'll pull myself together, Captain. The death of Lady von Valencia just knocked me for 6. I'll get myself under control. No more booze, no more obscure, nothing. I'll start walking around the lower decks. I'll be stone cold sober. She determinedly wipes the tears and blood from her face. Speaking in entirely practical terms, it would be foolishness beyond foolishness to let her live. The last time I ignored an opportunity like this, an entire planet fell to chaos. There's also the fact that there's an Inquisitor looking at me right now. Just staring me straight in the face. So if I choose the wrong decision here, I'm gonna look like a bloody idiot. I want to help her. I really do. I really do. But just like... she is genuinely a huge liability. The interrogator was right, honestly. She is like 3 steps away from... no, not even that. She's like 1 step away from turning into a portal to hell the next time we open a portal to hell. And that's not going to end well. I think you can't romance Cassie with a female rogue trader. Yes you can if you install a mod for it. And I can't say that I've necessarily had the best riz of any character in fiction, but you know. Don't worry, keep Adira alive. Alright. I want to help you, Adira. We'll think of something. Adira covers her face with her hands and tries to hold back her sobs. Thank you, darling. I won't let you down. You're making a mistake, Lord Captain. Perhaps you will find something slow to decline, but it will not stop it. Only a miracle can save Adira to us now. Adira awkwardly shapes up her stained clothing. I think I'd better. Your permission, Lord Captain. She sways, takes a step back, and faints. Chuck her out the airlock! Lord Captain, the Voxmaster's shaking voice comes over the comm feed. I received a report that the shooting on the lower deck had stopped. I presume you brought the situation under control. Awaiting further instructions. I got rid of the warp solutions. Adira is alive. Bring her to the Courage and have him see to her. There unconcealed relief in the Voxmaster's voice. Of course, Lord Captain. As you command. What's in here? Oh, cool. Cursed handwriting. I modded her. I didn't install the one mod, but it's a cheat sheet mod. That would allow me to do pretty much anything I wanted. Ooh, that sounds amazing. That sounds really useful for her. I'll suck a boots. Alright. Alright, I can't equip this. But yeah, I could also enable the polygamy settings, like date everyone, but honestly, unless someone really sexy shows up, I'm probably not gonna. I mean, look, there's the interrogator, who's like kind of hot, but like he's also kind of someone I'm walking like eggshells around. I could have like probably romanced him early. I think I miss his romance trigger is what I'm trying to say. You know, because I could have said, "Oh, you fascinate me," though, but I didn't say that because I didn't have the polygamy trigger on. Anyway, let's see. Let's get some levels. Take and hold. Everyone in the area gets an extra turn. Oh, okay, cool. That sounds pretty amazing. Let's do that. Vanguard. Until the next turn, the Vanguard protects everyone in a 3-cell radius. That's awesome. Let's take that. Bounty Hunter. Shoot every single prey. They crit. That's kind of good on her in the sense that I like having an auto hit damaging attack. Shots aren't really good enough for that, but we'll see. Wild Hunt. Of course, Pascal with his laser gun will do some funny things with that. As the Tactician, all allies immediately attack a random enemy. Yes, good. Arc Militant. Sure. Extra attack every turn, why not? Transhumanist, of course. Awesome. Awesome sauce! If that ice effect doesn't stop, I'm gonna seriously learn. One of the ship's fuel levers is in a poor state. What do you mean fuel levers? Why do I care? No analysis in progress, no failure detection, system operational. Oh lordy. Of course I made the foolish mistake of pressing something without a tech priest present. Unless someone hot comes last night. What does that mean? What do you mean by that? As long as Pascal dies before the end of the game, I'm happy, dude. Pascal's cool. I don't just, you know, I don't diss my guy. Well, Captain, the ship informed me of enmity. My personal log states the ship's Vox system is malfunctioning. Can you explain? Lord Captain, Voxmaster is caught off guard by your question. It takes a moment to find words. The Vox system functioning is expected and no communication problems have been reported by any of the crew. Please allow me to check the system's calibration settings in your presence to alleviate any concerns you have about its performance. The Voxmaster's thin fingers dart between hundreds of wires and cables on the control panel. Flipping switches and turning dials, she issues commands and methodically checks the lines of communications with the crew on every deck. At last, accompanied by the sound of static, the crackling of Vox, and the flickering signal lights, the dance of her hands concludes. All finished, Lord Captain. No issues detected. The system is working as expected. Thank you for your service, Mr. Solomon. What the hell is going on? Forgotten Twin System is of particular interest to the rogue trader. Or is it now? Is it really? Maybe we just do what someone tells me. Just if they tell me to do it, I'll do it. I think there's so much hustle, it's so much awesome. Remember kids, food should hurt. Twins, that's bad. I have no idea how to get there. Probably through Langren's Belt. Yep, as expected. We're gonna take a very weird route around Cradle Capri. Let's check out this place first, though. Oh dear. Lord Captain, according to Cemetery, the parameters of the system now shows that Telecrest Epsilon, owing to the agri world Yanos that belongs to the Von Valencius dynasty. We received a Vox message from the planet. The agri world's governor officially welcomes Rogue Trade and reports that she's begun preparation for formal reception to celebrate the arrival of the planet's sovereign. Subjects looking forward to your visit. Oh, joy of joys. Have you met with the elders? Not in any good terms, no. I got into a fight with some Eldar void ships, but that's about it. Tiny much. Steal. Cool, we have arrived at Yanis. Oh wow, that is an agri world if I ever seen one. Right. Where are we dropping, boys? Wait, what? Sweet. Oh, speaking of meeting with the Eldar, there seems to be a Pathfinder looking at me with some interest. Ranger? Ranger, that's the word. Oh, hello. Oh, I love your nails. I absolutely love those nails. Hold on, how do I enable the polygamy setting? A lavishly dressed noblewoman in an opulent silk gown watches you with expectant air, but then gracefully bows her head. Gem-encrusted implants protrude from her arms and neck. I welcome you on behalf of the noble House Vyat Arano. My name is Vistenza Janus Vyat Abanon of Coronis. By the grace of the Emperor and the will of the Rogue Trader Theodore von Valencius, I serve as Planetary Governor and Imperial Commander-in-Chief of this world. And greetings to you, noble Veserain. It has been years since your last visit, Janus. I'm glad to see you well.
It's a good sign when a Rogue Trader does not visit a subject planet for a long time. Is that correct, Lady Vyat? It means the Governor is taking care of all matters and there's no need for National to interfere.
Miss Tanza lets out a musical laugh. I hear praise in those words and I thank you for them. In truth, your arrival in this place of the esteemed Lady von Valencius is quite unexpected. Oh, shorty, I'm asleep. Hey, don't call me that. But oh well. Thanks for tuning in. Rest well. Theodore von Valencius is dead. I am now the head of the dynasty. Such tragic news. I'll see to the planet preserves a month of mourning. For Janus! Oh, it's Janus, not Janus. Well, well, well.
Your arrogance will be your downfall. I will fight if I must.
Well, now I'm starting to wish I had taken an era. Oh well. Abelard, protect me.
I'll make it happen. On it.
47's so strong. Well, I guess they're not starving, so of course they have sunshine. Oh wait, is that battle zones?
It's as good as done.
Bargain order him, as usual.
I took care of this one.
Got a crit, as usual. Magenta needs cover badly. That doesn't cover. That does.
God Emperor, move
Concentrate
through
fire.
me. Be the fire in my heart. I'll do it.
Oh, the servants is pray.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
All the bold.
As the
And
Emperor
get killed.
chosen.
Great work. Yes, we should.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Ah, reduce
Splat.
the dust.
Step aside.
Oh, wait.
The navigator is coming. In the name of
Yes.
House Orselio, I shall prevail.
And no one does anything. Working like a one gun.
Standing! That's gotta hurt.
These ruby flashes are choking me.
Activating calculated fury algorithm.
That.
The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols.
That will do.
Your reckoning is due.
Oh, great. A full-on assault. That's what I needed.
But of course, Lord Captain. Let's see to it. I won't object to it.
The iron arms really does just give him iron arms.
Time to slaughter someone. I must not falter.
Let's make it quick.
Oh, you're not gonna have a good time, buddy.
Die! Vengeance will be swift.
Poison her.
I took care of this one. Follow my
That
lead.
guy in particular.
At your beck and call. An exemplary strike.
I'm here, maggot.
Stun grenades. So many grenades.
Hold on.
Scared yet? Show me what you've got.
No, please. Surround the guy who's got the cleave skill. I'm sure they'll work out for you so well. especially when it's in my interests. Mark that area.
I am ready for whatever comes. I'll make it happen. I'll see to it, personally. It's as good as done.
Pirates. A little bit of a
I won't
boost.
go down easy. Naturally. I'm done with this momentum.
Yeah, that's more like it.
I feel the power surging. Let's see to it. Be gone.
And another one.
I won't object to it.
Sure. I'm showing how when it bounces back to me afterwards, I can redesignate an area. That doesn't sound like how it's supposed to work.
On it.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. As the Emperor comes, eradicate. I'll do it.
Hunker down. Oh, Cassia to go here and throw them all in. Flat.
Isn't this a job for the Serfs?
I'm done with this one.
Melt.
As the tactical imperative
There's only like 2 left. Awesome.
the Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Mark his hunt target. Mark his hunt target.
Request approved.
Exploit and that.
Equation. Your life is in negative.
Oh, that's just the result of the sniper. Okay, nothing to worry about then.
Get me a
Try and shoot this guy so you can actually make use of your versatility. And feeding them, because I
Lord Captain.
can't see you doing much else
Let's see
right
to
now.
it. I won't
Hate
object
in
to it.
particular. Oh, I could have taken another shot. That's foolish of me. Oh well.
Let's get to it.
Oh man, camouflage works. I genuinely didn't see those guys.
That's not the Seneschal's job. A tactically sound approach.
Yep, the tactically sound approach is sending the Seneschal.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. I will do my duty. We'll rule the stars themselves. At your beck and call. Victory is few at time. At your beck and call.
Slash. And
I will
slash.
do my duty. I'd rather not.
And splat. Thank you for showing up late. Relationship. Emperor preserve us, you alright? You're not a friendly person. We have grown used we have grown used to outrageous loneliness among the Pascal, you're so funny. Do not friendly person. We have grown used to outrageous loneliness among the woods of every world we visit. Pascal's voice, quiet at first, is booming with the fury at the end of his remark. Pale greyness is strangling his peasant like a noose. His words are laden with fear of our well-being, and he fears for his own even more. Where did Governor Viard go? The governor is safe, protected by walls and wardens. Please follow me, I'll escort you to her personally. Fine, lead on. Good help is hard to find. Really, really hard to find, it seems. The door is locked. Why is the door locked? Upon seeing you, the guard at the door lets out a frightened yelp and doubles over in a low bow. Your ladyship, the most honourable Dolly von Valencius. The governor is awaiting you in her office, where she is protected by walls and guards. Would you prefer to meet her alone or with her entourage? My entourage will accompany me in the meeting with the governor. Mostly because I want to have my suggestion on one side and the interrogator on the other, so I can look this woman straight in the eye and ask what the hell happened. Oh, smudging my glasses. Why do I keep getting shot at when planets are supposed to be safe? In the grim darkness of the far future, am I right? I cleaned my glasses just now, but I think I made it worse. Stanza Janus Viata Blaram of Coronis is furiously swiping at a data slate, issuing commands in a gilded vox. Upon seeing you, she hardly puts away her devices, moves her skirt, and drops into a deep curtsy. Your ladyship, accept my abject apologies for the reprehensible stunt that spoiled the reception. Even my worst nightmares I could never have imagined. I don't care about your apologies, I could have been killed. The governor, trembling all over, bows her head even lower. I assure you, your ladyship, I would never— I beg you, give me the chance to prove my loyalty and explain myself. Miss Tenza's companion, standing beside her, also bends in a slavish bow while reaching out to offer a reassuring touch of Miss Tenza's hand, who immediately draws it away. What's happening on the planet? Several months ago, uprisings broke out on Janus. I was not even notified at first. Griping worms are for wardens to worry about. At last, I only learned of what was happening after miscreants began targeting noble families. Miss Tenza shakes her head, and it became apparent that when the Administratum's accounts referred to as unrest were in fact organised attacks on infrastructure and society leaders. They've already brought 13 agri-complexes to a halt and have now moved on to assassination attempts. My wardens are doggedly tracking down the rebels, but the leaders slipping out from a grasp yet again. Can Janus fulfill its food supplies in such conditions? I risk angering you, your ladyship. This is nothing compared to shamelessly deceiving you. Let us consider the situation dispassionately. Even the most talented logistics experts at the Administratum are unable to guarantee stable tides when shuttles are wary of landing at the spaceport, and the terrified peasants are indulging a dangerous minority within their ranks. Until the usual order of things is restored on Janus, any tried is nigh impossible. Considering what has occurred, your visit is a true blessing. You see, Janus does not have its own fleet. We could organise a planet-wide search if we had ships at our disposal. Ships like yours, your ladyship. Perhaps you will find a way to support your subjects in their hour of need. I'm sure even approximate coordinates will be sufficient to have ground forces and ship's crew work together to hunt down the enemy. Not to sound short, but I really just want to say 5. Well, if there are no competent people to be found on Janus, I shall have to handle this myself. That's how I actually feel, but let's go for the more political option. I will get to the bottom of this. I'm sure the rebels have something safe in the mistress of their world. Miss Tenza inclines her head. I am most simply grateful for your assistance, your ladyship. If any of those who attacked the estate survived, then perhaps they could have been a valuable source of information. But you made an example of them for the rest of the foolish rabble. Miss Tenza glanced at the Vox. Incidentally, I did overhear the wardens talk about some kind of stranger in the area. Besides that, we still do not know who these reprobate let these upgrades into the estate. The person who did this might also know something. I, as well as my retinue, are at your service. My secretary is checking the staff as we speak and removing all traces of the attack from the estate. And it seems Majors, who is responsible for agronomic efforts on the planet, is also here. He happened to be visiting this week to deliver his personal report. And of course, there is my aide in the war against the rebels, Eureliot. I have no doubt she'll be delighted to share her knowledge of Janus with your ladyship. One of your wardens helped us in battle. A superb shot. Who is it? It must be fighting to Eureliot, our chief ally in the struggle against the rebels. I have turned a blind eye to her horrific mutations, given the undoubted advantage she brings. You see, Eureliot comes from a local degenerate stock of this world and knows Janus like the back of her hand, so she has provided several leads as to where we can find bases and secret storehouses. Although I admit that at times I am tempted to send her away from the estate, her unnaturalness means that speaking to her will always leave me feeling uneasy. Such a gaunt, unfeminine figure and so tall. Heinrich's expression shifts. Did I hear you correctly, Governor Viat? You have a mysterious mutant on your estate at this very moment. One of prodigious height, slight build, and with a supernatural talent for shooting. Your rival and his helper never give you pause for thought. Allow me to make myself clear. To refuse Eureliot's help in our circumstances would have been incredibly rash. Yes, mutants are creatures abhorrent to the Emperor, and they should be exterminated. But sometimes humanity makes exceptions for those who can serve the Imperium. I am not concerned that your aide's a mutant. I am far more concerned she may be nothing of the sort. Dolly, I would like to meet this helper of Governor Viat's without delay, out of professional interest. If you wish to speak to Eureliot, you will find her outside in the orangery, most likely by the gazebo. She prefers to keep her distance from others. Before stationed on the verge of starvation, can Janus provide people their provisions? Yes and no, your ladyship. If the question is, can such an expansive and fertile world as this one feed a few thousand void rats? Of course it can. We lose more provisions to annoying pests every cycle than those on Footfall could eat their entire lives. But can we ship said provisions to Footfall? Not a chance. Any cargo shuttle that leaves the surface will be a target for our attack. The rebels will not hesitate to bring it down, sending flaming debris over the capital. Our silos could become targets of sabotage. Food could be poisoned or mined. The logistics of transporting supplies to Footfall will only be possible once the uprising has been completely crushed. Who's this person next to you? One of my ladies-in-waiting, Amelia. Amelia performs secretarial duties and helps me to remain in constant contact with those families who are most responsible for the productivity and prosperity of Janus. I trust my advisors implicitly, and over time Amelia has become not merely a faithful companion, but almost my shadow. Losing her would be like losing my right hand. To pay the light of your greatness, a true honor, rogue trader. Tell me about Janus. Janus is a remarkable world, both in terms of its vast potential and in terms of the work that was carried out to transform it into an agri-world. Viat has ruled on Janus for many generations, and each new governor has without fail contributed to the planet's taming. This world was once a wild planet, full of xenobeasts and utterly unsuitable for growing anything. To this day, despite our best efforts, Janus regularly rebels against this. Earthquakes, tsunamis, the emergence of new pests and weeds that invade the arable land. Sometimes I cannot help but think that this world is endowed with consciousness. The consciousness of a capricious and stubborn child who likes to spoil everything we haven't achieved. What do you grow on Janus? Many elegant flint corn and red turnip. Aside from that, in the southern hemisphere, we have set aside vast tracts of land for the Grox population. And of course, I cannot fail to mention the several thousand acres of tilled land given over to cultivating fermentable fruit, for personal use and limited export. I see.
I always have a backup plan.
I am satisfied with your performance for the maintenance rights on your equipment, although some of your prayers are unfamiliar to me.
They are rites performed by the Imperial Night pilots of my world. I must commend you on the delicacy with which you expressed your suspicion that I was deviating from dogma.
That's very diplomatic, yes. Alright. So, we've arrived on Janus, and... yeah! Something is afoot. Who was that weird mutant sniper who will have to investigate? What's going on? What's happening? We'll find out in the next episode of Dolly Ball Z. Thank you so much for... oh my god, I said that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see ya when I see ya.